Ben, Liam and Belle's Show and Tell.
G'day there, podcaster, and we're about to do another show and tell.
And wow, what a build-up this one has been. I have been procrastinating from doing mine this week because I didn't know the vibe exactly. I didn't know like what everyone was going to go with this time because this is the second time we've done it. So I kind of put all my eggs in one basket last time, and this time I was like, oh gosh, I don't know.
And really all you've done is you've just steeped tons of extra pressure on yourself because...
That's me.
You know what I mean? Like, it was like, we were also like, sweet, then Belle, oh no, Belle's, hers is coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. And I think the expectation is now higher.
I'd say it's the highest it's ever been.
Yeah.
Great.
I still haven't even done mine, and I feel no pressure.
Yeah.
And Liam's played
Like,
it perfectly.
no matter what happens,
Yeah.
mine's great.
Liam's was famously panned, and it's all water under the bridge this time.
Well,
Belle could be the new Liam.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll take that. That's okay. Add to the list. So I had to go because all my like actual really important stuff in my life is at my mum's house. So I had to make sure that I could make time and go get that. And I thought about, do I get something that's more nostalgic and can be passed around like what everyone else has been doing? Or shall we listen to a piece of audio?
I hope you chose the first one.
Yeah, same.
Well, I did it.
Because it's something to show. It's not hear and tell.
It's hear and listen to.
I'm excited by this, actually, an audio-based, it's different.
Thank you.
different.
Well, we are an audio medium.
And it's bold to be like, okay, well, I know the stakes have never been higher, so I'm going to try something different. So it's either
High risk,
all
high
chips
reward.
in, high risk, high reward. Yeah.
Daring to be brave.
Yeah.
Well, it was this or my giant scrapbook of every Hamish
so
and Andy
good.
article ever published.
That would have been hilarious.
So this, which we'll listen to, I think it only goes for like 30 seconds. This is from 2011. This is I think it would have been my second year. I can't find my first year. Second year in radio. So I was year 11 at this point, and I was on SYN, the Student Youth Network, and this is my first ever highlight reel that I made in 2011. I was aged 16.
Whoa.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Ben. I didn't see that one coming.
I scrambled to find farts.
I could see you. I could see you doing
Like
that.
something, there was like some fear in his face. Like, I might not get it in time.
I actually came around to the other side because I was like, I put that on the wall. It's right there. And you're scrambling. I'm like, oh, no, I know what he's doing. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm so glad I had no vision of the there.
Well, to be honest, that's better than what you're going to hear.
No, I'm
anyway.
sure it'll be great. Let's
Oh,
hear it.
shut up.
Belle, you looked up, because you, of course, you're all for officialdom. You're all for following
yes.
the rules.
I just kind of stumbled across it. It's the top 10 most unusual rules in the Olympics. Number 1 is in water polo, no groin grabbing. I should have worked my way from number 10 down. Damn. Oh, well, let's start with...
Rhythmic gymnastics. Well, this is my favourite one that I've
Yes,
looked ahead
this
and
is a good
seen.
one. Millions of people listen to community radio every day. Stations like ours play an extremely important part in contributing to our national identity.
But community radio could disappear if our digital future is not ensured. The federal government must commit to digital radio in the next budget.
Convince them we're worth it by joining the campaign.
Check out committocommunityradio.org.au.
This is our future and you are a part of it. Every single voice counts.
And arrested for some like $500 million worth of copyright infringement. And this wasn't even... Belle's crying. Belle's...
It's so sad. Only because I can't watch Skins anymore.
Can you download it legally off of iTunes, or can you buy the
It's
DVDs?
like 5 hours to download. A mega video, which is a part of Mega Upload. It's like
Is everything mega?
Yeah, everything that's labelled
right.
Mega is basically theirs. But you go on, you open the website with the Skins or whatever you're watching, and you click play, and it just plays. There's no loading. It just goes. It just
Loadless.
streams. Yeah. And it's like, wow, I want to watch
Understandable.
episode 5 now. I can. Now I can't. And it's really sad.
Really-
I don't know what to do with my life right now.
Now,
Schools on Air is an educational program on SYN. This live radio show takes students out of the classroom and into the studio to do their coursework. The program gives students the opportunity to create their own real, unique radio broadcast over the course of a term. Schools on Air broadcasts from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. every weekday on SYN, on 90.7 FM, digital radio and streaming online at syn.org.au. We spoke to some students and teachers to get their thoughts on the program and for some insight into what it's like to be involved. For more information about the program, head to syn.org.au/learn or give us a call on 9925 4747.
My favourite bit about that is like, that's the highlight reel, you know.
I know, right? So
But I've been there. Trust me.
Yeah.
We've had mine played on air before as well, and embarrassing. But it's like, it's so funny. Like everyone starts somewhere, right? But it's like the whole time it sounded like you were going to cry at some point, and the other guys were like, everyone in that is so unsure of everything they're saying and so nervous.
Yeah, we were teenagers.
Well, yeah,
but-
you're literally you'd be like 16, 17.
Yeah. And it's funny because you can hear me like clearly reading those scripts. And then I went on to actually do voiceovers, which listening to that, you'd be like, Lord, please don't. But yeah, like you said, everyone starts somewhere. But I found that today. I just listened to it and I was like, oh, highlight reel 2011. Listened to that and I was like, dear Lord.
It's funny, the thing that I noticed in that, and it's super relatable for people who have ever done a radio demo, which would be a small percentage of people listening to this, but the thing that you did, which I hate, but we have also done it, between every bit of audio, you've spliced it with white noise.
Hell yeah.
And you're also
Why
like,
would you do that? There's so many other noises that we could use to separate the audio to go, this is a new bit. So many things.
And you
But
could
I
do
remember,
anything. Could be a horse.
I
could be a-
remember making demos and then highlighting a bit of silence and
Yeah.
then generating white noise
Yeah.
going, great, job done.
I actually remember one time this is a core memory for me. Irene Hume, who many people in this room would know, she's worked in radio for a long time, basically all the stations. And we sent her a demo like early doors. And do you remember there was that guy Damo? I don't know if he still listens, but he bought a producer a bike.
Yep.
Because I don't know, he walked to work or whatever. And
Yeah,
it was
He's
actually
a
really
lovely,
nice. This
lovely
listener,
guy. Listened to the show, and yeah, I think he
actually heaps
knew
nice.
he needed a bike, so he bought him a bike.
He bought him a
Whoa.
bike. It was so nice. There's just this dude, and we did this we basically did voxies. Like we recorded us building the bike, and it was literally like 6 minutes. Obviously, not great radio, and it was before we knew how to make packages and stuff. So it was like, oh, where do I put this part? And then like the whole thing was like every 10, and she was like, oh, love the thing, really funny. Like any other way you could break that up, and I was like.
I don't think so.
I don't know about that, but I was like, wow, it's so intrusive, and also it's that thing of like when you're making a demo, you're like, well, they'll probably want some ads in there because if it's commercial radio, I'll need to do some
Live
ads.
reads.
I also loved like the radio craft thing of like, all right, here's the top 10, number 1, and then even in the audio, like, oh shit, I probably should have started at 10. And
It's quite funny.
like just the basic lore of like, all right, we'll start with our best and we'll get gradually shitter on this list. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like,
But to be fair though, if you're not embarrassed by what you were doing even a year ago, you're not growing. So
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's be
yeah.
real.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I can't imagine. I look back at videos that I did 6 months ago and go, "What the hell was I thinking?"
Yeah, I'll give you credit because, like, finding a demo from 13 years ago, I think we've all done it. And
I've got one from
wanted to burn it immediately, but you bringing it in and playing it is pretty cool.
thanks.
No one's hearing mine.
I love that.
You will never hear anything
well,
from
Belle,
me.
if you can find more audio, maybe next time we're on holidays, we could do like demo week, something like that.
If we get a demo week, I'd bring one in.
Demo week could be kind of fun.
And we can play Scudder's YouTube videos of Who's the Best Man, or whatever it's called.
the Better Man
The
challenge.
Better Man challenges.
I've also
I'll-
noticed that one Ben McDowell is very silent during this demos chat because I know that he likes to lie and say he's never been on air.
Yeah, did
And
you
he
have a bit
has.
of a days announce or something?
Nah, I never did it.
Yeah, you did.
Mid-dawn?
See,
What are we
remember that
talking?
time I-
Community radio and university radio, but
Yeah.
you'd never find it.
I reckon you would.
We'll
and
find
you
it.
could.
Yeah, well,
See, I told you.
never find that.
You know what? You know what? Someone in the Alpha Squad will find it.
They'll
We'll
never
stick 'em on
find
you.
it.
The good stuff,
Challenge.
Belle. Well done.
Challenge. Yeah, thanks, Belle. I think
So it wasn't a fail?
no, you lived
No.
up to the expectation. Yeah.
I think what I did fail at is I said, it's about 30 seconds. And it was like 3 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's just under promise, over deliver. It's always good.
Good stuff.
And that's it!
Like that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Belle.